in there and we did it in the kitchen area.
Do you ever look back now that you're 20, are you 23?
Yeah, 23.
You ever look back and go, that is fucking crazy what I did as an 11-year-old on that set, everything you learned? Like, do you ever take a moment and just be like, I was fucking badass?
It's just, it's kind of crazy. It's how much it's influenced me over the years as an adult now. Like, I gained so much physical confidence at such a young age that, you know, and I learned so much through fight training and weapons training that, like, as an adult now, it's kind of influenced me in every role that I've done with being the more strong kind of female, and kind of not shying away from the more heroine aspect of it.
Yeah, life-changing. It changed your life in a very, realistic way. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was crazy.
I know. You were a child, and I was a man-child. I was 19.
You were a man-child, and I was just a child, girl.
I know. You were so much more adult than I was on that set. That's for sure. You had your parents around, and I didn't. It was like the first time I was not with my parents my whole life.
So you just went hog wild?
Yeah. I was
Did
like,
you?
oh,
Because I wasn't a part of any of that, you know, because I was a child.
Yeah. Well, you know, we shot in London for 3 months, so I got to live on my own for the first time ever. And
gosh.
the drinking age was 18 out there, so it was definitely a growing experience for me as well. It was,
You kind of got into it, yeah.
A little bit on the weekends, never.
A little bit.
Never on set, never during the week. Very professional. Let loose on the weekends. All right, let's move on to another question before I talk about my blackout nights in London. Let's see.
What else is there?
You do like one more and then get Aaron up in here.
Yeah, let's do it.
How has your life changed since Kick-Ass? I mean,
it's a good one.
Yeah.
How has your life changed since Kick-Ass, Chris?
That was at 1721. Daniela asks. I mean, I couldn't say it changed too drastically. I think it changed very drastically after Superbad.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of like, you know, it put me way up here, and then I got to do what I wanted after, which was like role models, Kick-Ass, Neighbors, all that stuff. But I think, I mean, for you, it's got to be crazy, right? That was Kick-Ass your first? Was that your big movie that kind of put you on the radar with a fan base? Yeah,
I mean, that was the one that really started like my core fan base. It kind of came from Kick-Ass. And Let Me In, because those two were kind of the same time period. So those two really kind of
was that alarming to be 11 years old and having people recognizing you and coming up to you? Do you remember what that was like?
I mean, it was probably crazy for you with Superbad. I mean, you became viral, you know, what we would call viral now. Like you were like the original kind of like early meme with the Hawaii ID.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
it was, I was 18, so I was definitely like kind of coming into myself, but still just a dumb kid, and having people screaming, you know, lines from that movie, running up to my car door, literally running up to my car door and banging on it and saying like,
that's a weird one.
I just gotta call. I bet, you know, just stuff like that was very alarming for an 18-year-old. But you had a great support system and a great family around you to kind of keep you safe and protected.
Yeah, I felt really lucky to kind of have 4 older brothers that almost acted as if they were bodyguards in it themselves, and I had, you know, my mother and Trevor on set kind of at all times, and then during the press tour, we were always together. So, you know, things definitely have gotten weird before, and, you know, the negative sides have happened, and people have gone a little too intense, but ultimately, all in all, people are really awesome, and it's kind of given such a loyal fan base, and such a really just kind of really cool people who show up, you know, to Comic-Con to this day, still wearing our outfits.
It's amazing.
And you know what I mean? Like tattoos of the characters and stuff like that. So definitely like hardcore fans.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Someone asked a good question for you, and they said, what did you think when you first heard your superhero name, like, said to you?